Imagine the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit or adapt. So be grateful for the times that are too hard to handle, and seek to have as many of those moments as you can find.
Way harder than that. Let's go. I want it to be dangerous.
Welcome to Limitless Hoops. I'm your man John Sanders here with the end-all be-all of basketball workouts. So if you want to get better, do this book. If you want to make it to the NBA, gotta do this book. There's no other way. Every single NBA player in the world has done this book before. This is the only way that they've made it. Only way that it's ever been done, and everyone that has read it has made the NBA, and no one who's ever read it and has gone through all this stuff has not made the NBA. That is not true, but you do give yourself a great chance, and I think that's the point of life, whether you make it or not. All right, what's up, Aiden Wong? Check it in the comment section if you're here. All right, if you're not here, then don't check in because that would be impossible. All right, but yeah, so we strive to make you the best player that you can become. All right, if that's the NBA or not, I don't know. But honestly, it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. If that matters to you, then you're going to be left very disappointed in life. If you're only looking for the things at which you're good at, you're going to be like pretty disappointed in life. If you're just like constantly going, I'm not going to do anything at all unless I'm going to succeed. And so let me figure out the things that I'm like good at. If that's your goal, you're going to be highly disappointed because those things that you're good at are random. It's just a random occurrence, like based off of your genetics or like based off of like your situation in life, based off of like your genetics, environment, and opportunities. All right, your geo score. If you happen to be in an area where there's a lot of computer science, you're probably going to be good at computer science. But what if you don't like it? If you happen to like those things, great. But if you don't, then you're just screwed. And I don't think that that's how life should be. So make sure that you have a passion in life and that you go for it. And if your passion happens to be basketball for right now, you go for it with all your heart. And then when it changes later on, it just changes. And just go with the change. It's all good. Like, dude, you're just practicing being amazing. That's what you're doing. And whether you're great at it or not, actually, the worse you are at it, the better it is because you're practicing being amazing at something that you have no chance. Well, what happens when you switch to something that you have a better chance to do later on? It's going to be super easy. So, like, just be like that. Anyways, Kieran and Declan Louth, what's up, y'all? All right, let's start out with our, our image little slideshow thingy. All right, the first thing is boot camp this morning went well. All right, it was fun. Let me throw this up on the wall so I can see your comments. All right, yes, boot camp went very, very well. And we had our last day of boot camp until we grow. All right, how we're going to grow is we need like thousands of kids, but we're going to take away days so that we can pack the days to make it way more interesting. And I was talking to a parent about it this morning, and it was like, the only thing that we're missing is momentum. At this point in time, I'm pretty sure that we've pretty much perfected this thing. So consider the last year of our program to be a trial run. I won't say a trial run. A proof of concept. All right? Proof of concept means like we're going to like dedicate so much time and so much resources to like, let's say like this product or this thing. And a proof of concept would be like, well, prove that it works before we like go all the way down there. That was what we just did. We tried the 7 days a week. We tried the clinics. We tried the open gym. We tried all the boot camp stuff, and it worked. All right, everyone's getting better, and it like fits together. Nothing really gets into the way of stuff besides the Saturday, Sunday events, which I'm switching to Tuesday, Thursday. All right, so the proof of concept worked. Now we just need to open it to the public. And to open things to the public, we have to minimize first. But we ended our boot camp stuff this morning, and 7 kids showed up. All right. 5 members plus 1 new member plus 1 prospective member, and Chris, who's Gavin's cousin, who's been to so many of our events, he might as well be a part of it. Let's see. Quote today is targeted toward me. Is it? Well, we're going to check out the quote of the day next. But yeah, so boot camp went really, really well. They brought so much energy. 7 kids, and they were like just clapping and screaming and stuff like that. Even when they got super duper tired, they kept pushing because they were going so hard that they got extra tired again today. So that was pretty cool because I started out with Emma Godfrey many years ago when she was in 8th grade, and like she did boot camp with me. She's the one who started off. It was her idea, and she was like, I got to keep working out during the season, and I was like, okay, I guess I got to do that, even though I didn't even want to wake up, but like we did it, and it was a hit. And in terms of like fitting in, we need boot camp because like, the good players are going to need some work during the season. And like, when you wake up, there's something different. That's why during the summertime, I could easily pick a noon time, but I don't. When you wake up in the morning, you're sacrificing something. When you sacrifice something and work on it, it weighs even more. But it was really cool to just like experience all that stuff. As much as I hate waking up, I know that it's needed for the program, so I do it. And all these years we've been doing that, man. Like, it's great. And so now we're going to probably take like maybe 3, 6, 9 months off. And when we started again, this will be the last piece that we add back. We're going to add the Tuesdays and Thursdays right away as soon as we get 48 people, which should be fast. And then we'll add the clinics and the combines and like the practices and things like that. But the boot camp will be the last step. All right. And when we add it back, we need to do it in 4 different locations. So I need to get coaches that are totally on board. So it's going to be hard, but we're going to do it. And I'm excited for it to be added back, but I'm also excited to sleep in. Oh my God, these have been hard, but I've been doing it. It's tough. Noah Mass says, speaking of the devil, what is pooping? Come on, Taz. Oh, popping. What's popping, Taz? Okay, what is popping? I don't know what's popping. Let's see what's popping next. We also have our jam basketball stuff. We aren't doing the tournament this week, even though they asked us again today. I just couldn't. I said I can't promise you that we're gonna have five kids. I just can't promise you. Maybe Aiden, maybe like Noah, maybe Connor. I can't promise you after that. And they said, all right, because we wouldn't want you to forfeit. I'm like, yeah, and like it sucks. So that's also why we need more people. But we're gonna start jam up anyways, toward the middle or the end of this month or this upcoming month of August. So it's the middle of the end. So make sure that you guys show up to open gym tomorrow night. Our open gym tomorrow night is the last open gym for a while too, until we get bigger, of course. But so let's play some basketball. Let's take care of some stuff, and we will get that stuff taken care of. But we do still have jam basketball coming up here soon. Next, our monthly challenge is all the jump roping stuff. Who's been doing it? Noah Massa's been doing it. So make sure that you keep doing it. Great job, Noah. Anyone else who's been doing it, chime in. Let me know that you've been doing this stuff. If you haven't, it is what it is. But footwork leads to better basketball play. And man, you could do a whole bunch. You could do a whole bunch if you have footwork. Because it takes 3 weeks to become good at jump rope. 3 weeks. After that, you might be perfect. After that, it's just like stamina and stuff like that. But get to the point of where you're good at jump rope. Even just take the 3 weeks, 5 minutes a day out of your time, and then become good at it. All right? Because, why not? And once you become good at that, your mind is basically speaking to your feet, and you're able to, do the moves that I say. Otherwise, it's like your mind and feet are speaking 2 different languages, and that's why things are hard for you. That's why when I say do X, Y, and Z, you're like, what? P, Y, and X, like what? All right, and it's tough. So jump rope. That's why we did it all month long. Next month is a different thing. I'll tell you guys what that thing is later on Monday. All right. What do we have in the comment section? Noah, don't know how to count. I know, man. Noah, come on, Noah. We will have 5. Austin, me. Yeah, that doesn't add up, dude. Austin, Connor, Alina. You're counting Alina? Alina? You're gonna rest our hopes on Alina and Rohit? Rohit said, I'm not going to go unless it's a certain team. All right, so yeah, I'm not sure if we could have played. So it is what it is. We will get more players. Things on, we have our special discount ending this Monday, so make sure you guys sign up. We got a lot of players signed up. The Mass have to sign up. Connor's in. Aiden has not signed up yet. Ethan Husk has signed up. There's a lot of players, but not everybody. Make sure you guys take advantage. It's a $1,500 thing, which normally would be for the year, but I'm counting for 2 years. And then as we raise our prices to $2,000 and $6,000, you guys will always stay in at this price. I'm honoring you guys for honoring me. It's been a great pleasure to start up here, and we started so fast. I mean, this is crazy. We've done all this in 10 months. This is ridiculously fast. Now, I know I've had Jam's help. I know that I already had a program built in California, so I just moved it here. But it's still just amazing that we've gotten this far. But now it's time to go to knock it up another notch. But y'all should still pay the same. So that's why we're doing that. Gavin, we don't know if he would have done it. We don't know. What's up, Gavin? Oh, wait, GBW. I'm guessing that's Gavin Brother Man Witt. Gavin Broski Witt. What is Gavin's middle name? Gavin Bolivian Witt. I don't know his middle name, but it's one of those. What's up, Gav? Tryouts here. Make sure you guys can also sign up for tryouts. Over the 20th and 21st, we will have tryouts in Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, and Denver. You can sign up for them for $5. If you really need a code, just ask me. I don't care about the $5. I just don't want people spamming our site with fake signups. All right. So show up to that. It's just a workout and just playing. And we do want to pack those things so we look like we have a team. Most people just sign up to say, who's on this team, and then they judge us by who's there, rather than judging the program on its merit. And that happens. So make sure you guys show up so that we can pack tryouts. Sign up for tryouts. It's on our website under Limitless Hoops, and then click on sign up, and then the tryouts are right there under the draft, I believe. All right. You can also see like a whole bunch of like advertising that I'm posting around town. I put it in the text message stream as well. So make sure you sign up for that. Anything else? Nope, that's it for that stuff. So let's bounce out of that and let's get to our quote of the day. What do we have for the quote of the day? To which Aiden Wong said, "This is me. Develop an insatiable appetite for feedback." Is that Aiden? Does he have an appetite for feedback? I know he doesn't have an appetite for food. He's kind of skinny, but for feedback, I think he does. I think it's pretty good. Chris is on too. What's up, Chris? All right. We need to get Chris signed up as well. Chris and Gavin still need to sign up. But yes, develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. This was Kobe Bryant, all right, where he's just like, even when he was like his best, he always asked for advice from people. It's like crazy. It's so humbling. I try to be like this, but I just know so much. I'm so cool. No, I'm joking. But like literally, like you should always want feedback, even though feedback hurts. Honestly, every time that someone tells me something bad about my program, I'm hurt by it. I promise you, because I put so much time and effort into this thing. But then I always, probably too much so, I always take whatever they have to say to heart, and I adjust. Every single time. It's crazy. And I'm like, and I probably shouldn't do it so often, but I'm like, no, let's improve. I always like twist my mind to see it their way, and I'm like, you got a point. Where there's smoke, there's fire. All right, you got to be like that. All right, and stop and don't. Again, I say that I'm like that. I don't show it. So anytime anyone says anything to me, I'm like, really, maybe. Even though I'm like, you idiot, I'm right. Then I'll go home and I'll be like, I was wrong. All right, so develop an insatiable. Insatiable means like you like need more and more and more of it. Appetite means that you're hungry for it, and feedback means the stuff that you're bad at, the critiquing stuff. Develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. If you say this quote, you don't have to do the push-ups at the end of practice tonight. This one's going to be hard because of the words. I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe tattooed on your arm. Develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. Can you guys remember that? Can we have a secret menu item to the program? What program? So like the book, I used to have a secret menu item for the book, but then I had to start selling the book. So now you just have to buy the book. What kind of secret menu item do you want? All right, moving on. We got our itinerary. What we're doing tonight, elementary school, this stuff that we did, that we're doing in the future. Bank shots, 0, 1, 2, forward touch. Pick and roll, splits to drive, heads to tails, chair dips, knee jumps. You can see all that stuff on the website, stuff that we did last week, or last week. Hold your follow through, our push-ups, 1 minute shots, diagonal pro hop, direct Euro steps, pick and roll, drive to shot, and the hurdle reverse layups. What we're doing tonight is the middle school stuff. All right, that's numbered scissor shots. All right, numbered scissor shots, where we're gonna have you stand around in the corner, whatever. We're gonna say numbers, so you have to dribble. But normally this drill is just done with ball handling. We add shots to it as well. All right, and if you want to see an example of it, you go to our website. You click on the drill section. You can type in any drill that you want. All right, and it looks like this. And then once you type in just the word numbered, like I just did, you want to click on it, and then it'll bring up a video. Is it going to bring up a video? It did not. Oh, man, I didn't add this video yet. We still have to add videos, and that's why I need Kiernan and Connor to help me add some videos. But let's see which ones that we do have, though. I know that we have some other ones. 1 minute shots, 8 to 14 are runs coming up here. Diagonal pro hops is coming up here soon. Let's see if we have diagonal pro hops. Do we have diagonal pro hops yet? There we go. So diagonal pro hops look like this. You got Fafa Lou and Derek Cortarba here, and boom, hit and go like that. So that was a diagonal pro hop. You dribble forward and you hit with 2 feet like this with the ball. Boom. All right. Then you want to pro hop from this spot all the way over to this spot right here as you twist your body. All right. So it's going to go from there to right here. The ball should remain high. Then from here, you're going to jump and twist and score like that. Let's watch him do it fast. That's pretty good. And then in the end, you want to hit your defender as well. So that's what we're practicing on tonight. We are also doing direct Euro step, which is with their straight ahead you want to hit, and then fake one way, then the other way to score. We got pick and roll, oh no, I'm sorry, that was the other one. I'm so stupid. We also have pick and roll slip, 2-ball dribbles, under the chair dribbles, curl jumper series, and then one-on-one high post flash. So these are the ones that we're doing the middle school drills right there. All right. See, I'm waiting for my mom to come back to sign up. Well, tell her to hurry up because the price goes up on Monday. It goes up $500. All right, make sure you do that. Let's see. Can we have a secret menu item like boot camp? Oh no, we don't have. We're not gonna. We just won't have boot camps for a little while. So tell your friends to actually join the program. All right. Sorry, it is what it is. All right, moving on. Our challenges. For this month, we had a whole bunch of challenges, guys. All right. If you're doing them, great job. If you're not, boo for you. If you were like, let's say, ninth grader, you're taking on day 30 of the homework assignment. 10th grader, you're on day 27 on the workout card. 11th graders, you're on day 30 of the 60-day challenge. Rotating between dunk school, shot shop, the dribbling dojo, fast class, 10-minute drill, and mastery. For today, do the mastery drills. For 12th grade, you're on day 27 on the workout card. 10 minutes of ball handling, 100 push-ups, 200 jump shots, and 10 minutes of jump ropes. If you are watching the movie for the month, for first grade, it was Little Giants. Second grade, it's Hoosiers. Third grade, The Karate Kid, the 2010 version. Fourth grade, it's Rocky. Fifth grade, it's Happy Gilmore. Sixth grade, Necessary Roughness. Seventh grade, Friday Night Lights. Eighth grade, Major League. Ninth grade, The Hustler, the 1961 version. 10th grade, Murder Ball. 11th grade, The Way Back. And then 12th grade, the one that we haven't talked about yet, is Rush. This movie is fantastic, not just because it has my favorite dude in the whole world, Chris Hemsworth, in it. Yo, he's amazing. But it's a true story about this guy, who, this is actually just the other character. This is Chris, the guy that Chris Hemsworth plays. But the other guy is the main guy, okay? And there's just two Formula One racers who are like crazy, and they're both opposites. One is like this dude who, it's this guy who is like crazy. He's a partier, he's all this kind of stuff. And the other guy, he's this like straight and narrow dude. All right, and he never does anything wrong. He's super smart and things like that. But it's the chances that they take along the way, where there's like they're basically defying death around every corner, and it's for their passion. But the one who takes their passion more seriously in the end, I mean, seriously, it's just like you have more respect for that guy. And they also opposites in terms of like this is the handsome guy. The other guy is like super like ugly already, and like has like he looks like a rat, and a big car accident happens, and I won't tell you too much of the movie, but this movie encapsulates passion. And while it's the 12th grade movie, it's because like some sex scenes and stuff like that, so maybe you have to ask your parents if you can watch it unless you're old enough. But man, I know it's just a racing movie, but this movie is a lot. This movie is dope. Rush. I love this movie. And in terms of, I always say this every single month, which movie is the funniest movie on the list? I would say the funniest movie is, out of the ones that I mentioned, I mean, Happy Gilmore's pretty funny, but I'm going to give it to Major League. Major League's the funniest movie of the month. For the 8th graders, watch that crap baseball movie. It is hilarious. The best movie. No, I'll go with my favorite movie. My favorite movie on this list. Rocky 1 actually is not my favorite. I would go with probably this one right here. This movie is my favorite movie on this list, Rush. I think it's outstanding. It's outstanding. And then the best movie on this list, I mean, you kind of have to give it to Rocky because Rocky won a Best Picture. So I'll give it to Rocky. But Rush, I think it gets about a 48 out of 50 stars. If you watch it, it's kind of long, so heads up. You don't even have to record it. Just let me do it with them. You're stunting my growth by not letting me do it with Kieran and Connor. I can be perfect. Oh, just do it. Just wake up and do it. You can do the boot camp whenever you want. Just make up all that stuff and figure out ways to do the boot camp. Go ahead and do it. I double dog dare you. All right, let's check out the homework. Who's been posting homework? What have they been posting? We got some pop-up push-ups. We got some scissor shots. Noah Masseth is murdering this stuff. Killing it. Great job, Noah Masseth. Anyone else, though? Do we have anyone else in this program that's working as hard as Noah Masseth? Come on. Step it up, guys. Keep posting that homework. Please, 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 please post that homework. And in the meantime, here's my homework that I posted, guys. I take care of this stuff. Let's check out the story of the day. Robert Johnson was a guitarist/singer who was laughed off stage for being so bad. A year later, he returned to immediately be considered one of the greatest blues artists to ever live. It was said he sold his soul to the devil, when obviously he just worked extremely hard. Putting in such an effort is so rare that even magical tales seem more credible. Robert Johnson. Someone tried to tell me this story one time. And I was like, dude, I know this story. I've drawn this story, homie. All right, it's a great story. But honestly, I've heard this my entire life, and I never knew the whole story behind it until like fairly recently. And it's like this dude just like sold his soul to the devil. Like, I've heard this so many times. Sold his soul to the devil. And you're like, okay, that's not real, obviously. And they're like, yeah, that's why he's such a great guitarist. Then I found out the real story. It was just that he got so embarrassed for being laughed off stage, he just disappeared for like a year. Just disappeared for a year and came back the best blues musician anyone's ever heard of. You know how much work it would take for you to go from being laughed off stage, then 1 year coming back as the greatest? Like, people were like, oh yeah, Eric Clapton, like I don't know, like Jimi Hendrix, all these guys are great guitarists, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Robert Johnson. They mentioned him in the top 5 of all time, no matter what. And this dude was laughed off stage. That's the kind of work. And like, I'm sure he never forgot it. He probably had those laughs echoing in his head every freaking day. No one knows where he went during that time, but maybe he did sell his soul to the devil. That's how funny that is. They would rather believe the tale of him selling his soul to the devil than believe he just worked his butt off. Because people don't understand that kind of hard work. People don't get it, right? Understand that you should understand that kind of hard work, and you should get that kind of work, and you should do that kind of hard work for your stuff, and then maybe you could be as memorable as Robert Johnson. And then when people tell their kinfolk about like how you became great, all they're going to say is, he sold his soul to 50 All-Stars. Sold his soul. And Magical Dwarf came in and bestowed upon him some sprinkles. And like, they're going to just make up stories because stories sound easier than just the real truth. And that it's just hard work every single day. So look up that story, Robert Johnson. There's even a Netflix little documentary about it where it's like family members are talking about it. And like, he's amazing. All right, Robert Johnson, the man who sold his soul to the devil. If you ever seen the movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou, there's a depiction of him in the movie where they say, I heard he sold his soul to the devil. That's why he's so good, like that. It's a very, very popular folktale. Even The Devil Went Down to Georgia is about him. All right, it's a song with a fiddle player. But yes, it's amazing. Anyways, time to pay some imaginary bills real quick. Hold on. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. You want to be a part of the filming. I see. You know what? If you keep like working extra and you keep doing the drills correctly in practice, I can add you. And plus, you're our leading attendance guy. I can't really keep you off, but you also like don't understand your body yet. So that's why. And like when I tell you things, you don't quite get it. But we'll see. And if anything, I can just like have you film it. If you don't get the drill, I can be like, okay, go over, move to the side, get out the way. I think I'm gonna have to do that for Kieran anyways, because he can't do certain drills properly because he's not big enough yet. So possibly no, especially if you beg for it like that. And this is the supply and demand that I was talking about. Me holding it back from you makes you want it more. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing to all of our events soon. All right, anyways, let's get to our trivia question for the day. The trivia question, you can go to our website and click on the trivia live stream part of it. All right, and you can see all of our, like, the trivia page. All these videos, 240 videos, something like that, where I'll show you the history of the NBA, history of basketball in general. If you know this stuff, you know basketball. If you don't know basketball, then you're not going to make it. So this is a quick shortcut to the history of the NBA. I linked all these videos. I asked people. I did not miss anything. That hasn't happened in the last 2 years. All right, I have not missed anything. Every important event ever is on this thing. And here's the question for you today. Whoever answers it gets a chance to win the coin. This is the last day of the month, so obviously Connor Rush already won, but you guys can answer it anyways. All right, here's the question. In 2003, what number jersey did LeBron James wear? Put some numbers on there. Just everyone gets one guess. Whoever answers the most questions by the end of the month gets a coin. If you're out of state, I will deliver you the coin via mail. So what number was LeBron James? And let me get some music for that. Sorry. All right. What number was LeBron James in 2003? Not this year, not last year, but what number was he in 2003? All right. Kieran is not allowed spelled incorrectly, to use his dad. That's the answer. Aiden Wong got the answer with 23. He chose number 23 because his hero was Michael Jordan, and then he changed it to 6 because he was like, I no longer need the Michael Jordan stigma anymore. But yes, Aiden Wong, great job. You got it right. But Connor Rush is the winner for the month with the most trivia question points. Know that we skipped a few Fridays because we were out of town. Oh, no. We did them, but we did them in person, right? So it wasn't as crucial. But it's still great job, Connor Rush, for winning the trivia for the month. You will get your coin at practice tonight if I see you. All right. Last thing that we have to check is this stuff right here. Oh, it's the history of New York point guards. All right. The New York point guards, like not counting Kevin Durant, but everyone else, like Sham got it right there. New York point guards have gone a long way back. I remember when we played against New York teams, we were always scared of them because their big guys were so strong, even though they weren't very talented. But their point guards were small and they were quick and they had so many moves, and it's crazy. And I think that's a culture that they developed where if you were small, you felt like you were like the king of the court. Whereas on the West Coast, it was like if you were small, well, maybe he's not good. Maybe he can't post up, right? East Coast people, they love that small guard stuff. So it's like Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson, John Morant would count as an East Coast point guard. I don't know where he's from, but he plays like an East Coast point guard. And those guys are amazing. And I just want to give a shout out to them. ESPN was talking about them, so I might as well talk too. Coach Declan gets a trivia point from Arizona. No, I gave that to just Kieran and Declan. They're like together. Sorry. I'm kind of cheating for you guys. All right. But anyways, that's our time. I did want to just shoot. Did I have anything to show you guys in terms of our team strategy stuff? Let's see. Where am I on that? Anyone understand anything? Let me see. What do I have here? All right. We talk about press break. We talk about all that kind of stuff. But the main part is this, guys. Seriously, like it's stupid easy. Let's make sure that we do it during practice, during our games, during everything that we do. All right. Let's make sure that we are in help side. All right. If the ball's right here, we have to be on the center line. We have to be on the center line. And when he drives baseline, we got to pursue. You have to pursue, because if you don't pursue and this guy helps out, he can always just pass right there. You have to pursue. And this is why I'm talking about when Connor gets the ball stolen or whatever it may be, or he gets blown by. Don't give up right here. Pursue so that you can block off this pass so that this guy is free to maybe cover down and cover this guy. Because if this 2 was right there and he left, he's taking a chance. He has to trust that you're going to cover down. And he won't trust you unless you trust this guy to pursue. Because if he didn't pursue and then you got burned, you're going to feel like your man hit yet another 3. So pursue, rotate outside the key, and cover down. And then when he does pass out, we scramble. So he runs there, everyone runs back. Maybe he can cover that guy. All right, and it's just scramble situations, and everyone has everyone. I understand this stuff, apply this stuff, come to practice. I will see you guys soon. I'm still a magical dwarf. You are such a magical dwarf. You're so amazing. I heard that you're not coming to practice tonight because of Joey's birthday. Sorry that we're missing you tonight, but you are our number one leader, so you're allowed a day off here and there. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget that our quote of the day is a really complicated one. The quote of the day is, develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. If you remember that quote, you get out of push-ups tonight. So we will see you guys soon. Talk to y'all later. Reese's Pieces, y'all.